Hello everyone, Cody the Bally Boy here, and I wanted to talk about the LDY Sirius. For those of you that don't know, I am sponsored by LDY. This is a non-biased opinion of this Balisong here. And I just kind of wanted to go over what to expect when you buy it, how it flips, and some of the cool features. I will also be going over pros and cons list. All right, so starting out, let's talk about the weight. So this is 3.95 ounces, so just shy of 4 ounces. It's one of the lighter flippers that I've had in my collection. The balance with the standard blade on it, it is handle biased, but you do still have enough weight toward the tip. Man, that is a fingerprint magnet. My goodness. Because I've taken this thing and cleaned it so many times. So you have enough weight towards the tip so that fans do stay pretty even. It is a good, whoa, what was that? There we go. Oops. Yeah, so fans are really good, but you can still, chaplains are sticky, rollovers, rollover based tricks are really good. Keep dropping this thing. My hands are kind of dry right now, so apologies if my flipping is horrible. I just tried to film this video outside, but did not go well because my fingers were starting to go numb. So they're still trying to wake up, but I want to get this video out and to you guys. This video has been a long time coming, meaning I've been meaning to make this video, but unfortunately, I just haven't actually gotten myself to get it done, but I have inspiration today. Hardware. Let's talk about hardware. So as you can see, man, this thing is dusty from living in my pocket. T10 hardware for both the Zen pins and the pivots, and they are double-sided. So if you really need to crank down to get maximum tolerances without actually snapping your hardware, you can take two T10 bits, put them on either side, and just crank away in opposite directions. But yeah, so this thing does run on bushings, so there's a little bit of a rattle because it does need some oil. And also, because I've broken these washers in, it does need some new washers. And that's one thing that I did want to mention, is that with the stock Sirius, the way that it comes, and I'll show you on that one right there, it has black washers, and you can't really tell because these are black handles, but the black washers are actually metal, I believe it's steel, like steel washers, kind of like the Flytanium, like the premium washers that they use, except they're very small. And I really wish that they would have just used bronze phosphorus washers instead of the steel washers, because steel against steel wears down really hard, so my tolerances have kind of gone to poo-poo. There's some play, and it does rattle. It does tap when it's not oiled, but it's got some decent oil in there right now. So I just wish that was a bit different. Also, the anodization, one thing to note, this thing hasn't really seen concrete because it's been too cold to flip outside. But just from wear in my pocket, because I have carried this thing around with me for quite some time, the ano is actually coming off. So, yeah, so that's one thing to talk about. It is 10.10 inches in length when it's fully opened, and closed it is 5.76. Handles, channel construction, obviously. And that hole pattern, man, look at that. That whole pattern is just gorgeous. I do really like it. It does aid in the grip of it. And this backside kind of faux speed channel. It does have holes on either end for some weight reduction. Apparently, the newer model is going to have an updated balance, so I am excited for that, the V3. I can't say too much, but if you guys follow LDY and LDY01 on Instagram, Runes and Frank, the two guys that kind of run the show over there. They post updates all the time. So yeah, one thing to note is that with the previous, I just almost cut myself. That would not have been good. With the previous version, the Sirius V1 had all T8 hardware, and it had a weight system that went in the back, so you can update the balance of the weight. And I really wish that they would bring that back, but instead have like extra long pivots that would actually like fit in these holes right here, or even to make them threaded. Because I really did enjoy that, because I, at the time, really preferred handle bias knives, and now I am very much leaning toward neutral with still some, some girth in the handles, because that is a lot of handle weight. Oh no, I stabbed my finger. Oh well. So that's one thing that I wish that they would have brought back. But the balance, if you're wondering what the balance is like, so this is neutral with slight handle bias. So fans and rollovers and everything are all still very good. And with the trainer blade, I'll actually go ahead and show you. Funny story about this. Whoa, not used to that. Oops, where'd it go? There we go. So these are like some CCC handles that I just had lying around. Actually from somebody that used to sponsor me, and then they kind of like dropped off the face of the planet. So these are handles from a Dispatch Knives. No, the balance on this thing is whack. So this thing is like kind of blade biased. But it does have like barrel spacers that I actually found. These are Tachyon 2 clone barrel spacers. So I just think it's kind of funny. If you've ever flipped a Tonto rep with like weight reduction scales, like the hollow scales, and like on barrels, that is what this feels like. Because you got that tip weight in the front, making fans really good. But you do have the weight from the these are like stainless steel liners that actually like inset into the plastic. And then I think these are like aluminum spacers from the Tachyon 2 clone. Anyway, so that's the trainer blade. But the trainer blade with this, it does bring that neutrality closer to like the center of the actual knife. And then all that tip weight makes it feel blade biased. In my opinion, it feels like dead neutral, but a lot of people that I talk to is like, oh no, it's for sure blade biased. I'm like, okay. And honestly, the feel and your preference for which knife that you flip, is your opinion. That is purely subjective. And again, that's my opinion, and that is a subjective opinion. You could say that this is the most handle biased knife that you've ever felt. I would disagree with you, but that's your opinion. Kind of like politics. Anyway, so let's see. We talked weight. We talked, blade material. LDY, please. And I'm going to talk to Runes and Frank about this too, but make a different finish on the blade, please. Like, I love it when it first comes out of the package. It's all shiny, but then it just gets to be a fingerprint magnet. And because this is 440C steel, need I say more? Just not the best blade steel, especially 440C. That's like what, like cheap clones are made out of. I would have loved to see something more like an AEB-L, like the Crackerakin, or the Marin Light. What else uses AEB-L? I think some Max Ace knives use, or I would have just liked to see a stronger blade steel when it comes to this knife. Because 440C for a trainer is fine. I'm not going to spend money for high quality metal if it's just a trainer blade. But I actually got used to flipping this. I got used to flipping the Sirius with the actual trainer blade on it. And I threw this on. I was like, whoa, this feels so handle biased. And now I've been flipping this for a good couple days without the trainer blade on it, and it is just fantastic. Come on, there we go. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna do a sound test with mine. What am I doing? Goodness. Okay. So that's with that one. Now I just kind of wanted to go ahead and talk about what you get with your LDY Sirius. I'm going to unzip this. So obviously you get the Sirius. And the funny thing is that this feels more grippy, and it looks a lot more grippy as well. And you can hear, because this hasn't had like a break-in period yet, it is a lot more glassy than mine. Like, mine's not glassy at all. And if you hear on this one, there's no rattle, like, at all. And there's like that much play, which is like next to nothing. The tune on these knives is great. And actually, one thing to note is that if you're getting a non-anodized version, it is very neutral. It's a lot more neutral, because the black anodization on that one is more like a QPQ coating or like a Cerakote. So it does add weight, because you're basically painting on another like layer on top of it. But yeah, in my opinion, this one does flip better. And if you're flipping a black one, I would say that this is more like a Bowie Kraken, and then that one feels more like a Tonto Kraken. But if you wanted more of a Tonto Kraken feel with this one, put the trainer blade on, and it's like just slightly more blade biased, because you have all that tip weight. Where am I going with this? Oh yeah, this little card right here, this lovely lady on here, if you tap this against the back of your phone, most phones will do this. Whoops. It's got the logo on the back. And if you tap it, oops. Oh, it won't read because I'm, I don't know what I was doing. It won't read because I'm recording. But this will actually bring you up to it'll drop down a link, and then you can go ahead and look at all the specs, what your knife's made out of, that sort of thing. Okay, next up, hardware. I wish they would stick to just one type of washer, because these are bronze washers, like most other knives do. This has the stainless steel washers. That one has stainless steel washers. Silica gel for moisture. Yeah, look at this beautiful thing. This is like a suede almost. It feels like suede. It's very high quality. And he hand stamps all these. This is like the cleaning cloth, your maintenance cloth, like Squid has. I like to use that. And then Band-Aids, because these things are freaking sharp. They used to be Tom and Jerry brand Band-Aids, which is kind of sad, because the very first drop that I ever received for the Siriuses had they all had Tom and Jerry Band-Aids. But he changed them. Oh well. Just gotta put all this stuff back in there. Boop. Boop. Okay. But yeah, so there's that. And if you would like to purchase one, I am a distributor for LDY. I have about 5 or 6 of these in my possession right now. I actually plan to ship one out to another sponsor that just got sponsored by LDY, and he doesn't have any V2s. Whoa. They don't have any V2s at their warehouse where they keep all the knives. So I reached out and I'm like, hey, can I send this individual a Sirius? He goes, sure, why not? But yeah, these are $240 shipped. And then there is a tuning fork trainer blade that you can also purchase with this. And that is an extra $30. I ship nationwide. If you need to ship international, check customs and also get a proxy. But yes. So yeah, this is the LDY Sirius V2. In short, fun flipper. Not for everybody. I've met people that don't really like it, but a lot of other people that really do like them. But yeah, if you'd like to purchase them, please DM me, because I'm pretty sure that I'm the only one in the community right now that actually like has a good stock of these. So yeah, get them before they're gone, and also before the V3 comes out, and also coming sooner than you might think, LDY Cygnus review, and then hopefully an Orion will be coming, and then I will also be doing a comparison video between the V2 and the V3 Sirius. So yeah, I will leave, I'll tag Runes and Frank in the comment section, or in like the description of this video. So if you have any questions for them, they have been a little bit harder to get used to get a hold of. Frank is actually easier. He's active more often. Runes is just very busy trying to keep up with the business. So yeah, that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Please follow, because I am hosting a giveaway that a bunch of different makers are actually going to pitch in for. So I'm really excited for that. I'm excited to announce that. But once I hit 1,500 followers, I will be announcing that giveaway. We're very close. I think we're like 40 people away. So if y'all would do me a favor and go hit that follow button, and also like and share this video, please and thank you. Because a lot of people haven't had a chance to flip the Sirius, and I want to get this in the hands of some more flippers. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, everybody. Like I said, please leave a like, leave a follow, and drop a comment down in the description if you'd like to see more of these kind of in-depth kind of video reviews. And yeah, thanks guys. Thanks for staying the whole 17.5 minutes. And yeah, I will see you guys later.